What turned into potentially the best cycling trip I have completed since moving to Queenstown started off as a small and not so well planned route from Queenstown to Arrowtown, which ended up more ambitious than expected. The first section saw me cycling from my home up in Fernhill down to town and out to Arthur's Point along Gorge Road. The road led me down to the Edith Cavell Bridge, crossing over the famous Shotover Canyon. From Arthur's Point, I cycled down to the Lower Shotover single track, which started with climbing up a steep hill.
So this is the part of the ride I've been dreading the most. I have to climb up this.
Followed a ridge that runs parallel to the Shotover River for a short while, taking in the magnificent sights, including a filming location from the Hobbit across the river, which was used as the forested slopes of the Misty Mountains. As I began to descend down into the river valley below, the trail became more narrow and steep on the hill's edge, which made for a thrilling ride. At the bottom, I explored some bizarre-looking sand and gravel cliffs before meeting up with my friend Jirka. Together we headed towards the Queenstown Trail countryside ride, along the way passing through fields of wild lupins.
Look at all these lupins!
Lupins were originally introduced to New Zealand as sheep and cattle feed, but were intentionally spread throughout the South Island for their natural beauty.
Okay.
Though considered as an invasive species originating in the Americas, lupins draw in thousands of tourists every year to admire their vibrant colours. Another plant considered a pest in the area is the bright yellow Scotch broom, but all of these invasive colours made for an interesting ride. Once we reached the countryside trail, we cut through the open rural area of Speargrass Flat to the stunning Millbrook Golf Resort. The Millbrook Resort is set on an old wheat farm from the 1860s, with some of the old rustic buildings still intact. Our final section of the journey took us to Arrowtown, where we stopped at the Fork and Tap for beer and pizza before the bus journey home.
Looks like it's snowing.